Welcome to the Trippi Coaching Podcast. Recently, a really good neighborhood friend of mine and a beautiful spirit lost her life in an awful domestic dispute and ended in a murder-suicide. This event shook up our family and our town, leaving behind two girls ages 18 and 15, now both without their parents. It's heartbreaking, and it's a reminder of the hidden struggles many face behind closed doors. There's been a GoFundMe set up to support her daughters that will be going specifically to them during this incredibly tough time and for the 18-year-old to still attend university in the fall. We will have the link in our show notes, and any help you can offer, whether it's a small donation or simply sharing the link, would be immensely appreciated. So Julie, girl, this show's for you. Hey everybody, I'm Andrea Trippi, your weight loss and confidence coach.
And I am who else but Tommy Else, personal trainer. We are here today for another episode. Today we're going to be talking about protein.
Yeah, we have 3 different types of protein that we're going to be looking at. We have whey protein, whey isolate, and casein. And we'll break down the benefits and the drawbacks of each type, focusing on how they can support or challenge your health goals, especially in terms of digestion and wellness, because we all know some people cannot tolerate some of these proteins.
Right. So obviously this is protein supplementation,
Right.
not just from food itself. Protein drinks are something that are a staple for most people, regardless of what their goals are. It's a good way to get protein into your diet if, for convenience sake. But in some ways it can be advantageous because certain proteins act quicker than others. Some are a little bit slower. And so that's what we're going to get into. And we'll start off with your basic whey protein.
Yeah, and I just want everybody to know that our goal today is not to declare a winner, but to provide you with a balanced, well-rounded information of each type of protein so that you can choose what's best for you and your lifestyle. And if you need help with that, please always reach out to us because we would love to take a look at your personal life and help you with your health and wellness goals. So we're going to start with whey protein. Whey, W-H-E-Y. You probably see it in every type of protein that you pick up that's not vegan.
Right.
So whey protein is a complete protein, meaning it contains all the essential amino acids necessary for muscle repair and growth. One of the benefits of whey protein, especially post-workout, is it's very fast absorbing. So it's ideal for post-workout recovery, and it helps quick muscle repair due to its rapid digestion rate.
Yeah, it goes right into your bloodstream within like about 20 minutes of having it. So usually, I'd say post-workout, you want to take it probably within a half hour or so of your workout. It's when your body's going to be most receptive and absorb the most of it. So that's where like a good post-workout whey protein is the way to go.
So a lot of my clients, though, Tommy, have issues with whey protein from a digestive point of view. So they experience bloating, gas, some even get some diarrhea. So there are ways to minimize that, aren't there?
Yeah, and equally, you can get constipation from it as well.
Exactly.
And part of that is just you're taking in some people get too reliant on their whey protein drinks, and they are using those as their meals,
Right.
and they are having multiple ones a day. And while it is a good supplement, just like anything else, too much of anything can have its drawbacks. To kind of combat some of the side effects that you can have with this, one of the best things is to incorporate some sort of fiber along with it. Now, you can mix your whey protein with, blueberries and fruit and things like that, or you could have something separate of it and have your drink, but have an apple with it or something. That fiber will help dispel a lot of the digestive issues that you have, unless, of course, you do have some sort of lactose intolerance. But outside of that, just as far as either constipation or gas or any of that stuff, fiber is always going to be what helps solve
Yeah, please do remember that whey is a derivative of dairy. So if you do have a lactose intolerance, that you might have some issues with that. So the next protein we'd like to look at is whey protein isolate. Now this is a cleaner type of protein. It's processed to remove the fat and the lactose, making it a better option for those who are lactose intolerant.
Yes. It's like you said, it's a cleaner way of doing whey protein, no pun intended. It's going to, of course, then be pricier though,
Right.
too. As far as its efficacy is higher as well. Your body will absorb it even better than your standard whey protein. But with that comes drawbacks as well. With it having less fat in it, you're going to end up feeling less satiated as far as your hunger levels go. And again, this is where having some sort of fiber incorporated with it is going to help offset that so that you still can have some sort of fullness. You're not relying on the fat that's in the protein.
Yeah, and you could also, take your protein shake, like you say, add the fiber. You could also add a little bit of fat in there if you had to. Sometimes people add even a tablespoon of olive oil and or their fish oil or something that they put in there. So you could always add a little bit of fat if satiating. Is that even a word?
Yeah. And yeah,
satiation is an issue.
Yeah, and you honestly won't taste whatever. I mean, if you throw a little oil in there with your protein, odds are you won't even taste it in there.
No, you don't taste it at all. And conversely, if you're looking to pull some calories out, take the fat out.
Right.
So that's an easy way to drop a good 140 calories. The next protein is a casein. Casein.
Casein, yes.
Casein protein. This protein is very slow digesting. It provides a steady release of amino acids, making it ideal pre-bedtime for an all-night muscle recovery.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, there's not a lot more to say than that. I mean, it's your nighttime protein so that your body has something to work with overnight as you sleep. Obviously, sleep is very important. It's when all of your body is recharging, it's building muscle, it's making all of its changes. You obviously try to keep your protein levels up throughout the day. But if you're going to have some protein at night, that's a good one because it's just going to slowly release, giving your body just enough to keep refueling your body, but not going to spike so hard as to, keep you up or push your metabolism real hard,
And it's a benefit for those who lift in the morning. You got that protein, so you have a little bit of energy before you go lift. Again, this is a derivative of dairy, so there is some digestional discomfort in some people.
There tends to be more eggs in casein protein.
And casein is not something that you want to take post-workout because it's very slow absorbing. So don't down that after you lift. So those are the 3 whey proteins that are offered basically at any store. You can find them. And as we wrap up, remember that the best protein for you depends on your health goals, your dietary restrictions, and your personal preferences. And please reach out to us if you have any questions about what you think would work for you. Love to sit down with you and talk through your day and see where we could help you out.
Yeah, everybody's a case-by-case scenario, and you've got options. We can help you figure out which is going to be best for you. So with that, as always, I have been who else but Tommy else.
And I am Andrea Trippi. And until the next time we talk, here's to a healthier, more confident you.
The Trippi Coaching Podcast is produced and mixed by me. Who else but Tommy else? Theme song provided by Professor Click. Be sure to check him out at professorclick.com. All one word, KLIQ.com. The content provided in the Trippi Coaching Podcast is for informational purposes only and is not intended as a substitute for professional, medical, health, wellness advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always seek the advice of your physician or other qualified health provider with any questions you may have regarding a medical condition. Be sure to like, rate, and review the show, and you may hear your review read on a future episode. And follow the Trippi Coaching Podcast on Facebook for exclusive content.